Hi everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hanger hobbit here. Welcome aboard the XF5F. Yes, James Spright asked for a specific tutorial on how to do boom and zoom / energy retention. And yeah, I figured what better bird to do it than this one, because that's pretty much all you got to do with this one. Yeah, it's real easy when you got a bird with 2,000 horsepower, because yeah, you can always use that extra horsepower to get out of jail free, but with the little XF5F with only having 1,200 horses, yeah, you have to be pretty damn strict in your energy retention and your booms and your zooms. Oh, and I want to give a little shout out to Ghost Warrior. There he goes. Yes, it is always more helpful in these things if you got somebody that's on point. And yeah, Ghost Warrior, he was doing good job. He do good job. Yes, I told him that the boomer was about to be attacked by ITP. He go smack ITP. Good job, Ghost Warrior. You do good job. Oh, but look at this. I got a snack. Oh, heck yeah. Free snacks. Oh, you come here, Mr. Snack. Just a little more. Little more. One thing with these boom and zoomers is you got to know where your guns are going to shoot. Thank you. I will take that snack. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, with boom and zoom, it's all about keeping it in your best zone, your sweet spot. Each bird's going to have a different sweet spot. Some birds it's a little faster, some birds it's a little slower. Yeah, this bird is between 300 and 600. If you can keep it in there, that's when you have your maximum agility and your handling's at its best. Above that, you start to get rudder lock. Below that, you get fat. But as you can see, another good thing, you got to read the situation. Right now we got Ghost Warrior and a Spitfire up high, so yeah, up high is fine. I don't need to worry about up high right now. But look down here. Yeah, our poor guys that are down low, yeah, they are getting put on the casting couch in not a good way. So I need to come down here and help them. Now you'll notice I have cut my throttle. Why? Because I want to keep it in the sweet spot. I don't want to get over 650 because that's when I'm going to get fat and risk getting ripped. So no, I'm constantly watching that speed. I want to keep it just at the edge, right close to 600, not too much. You also want to try to pick out stragglers. In boom and zooms, you don't want to be tearing into fur balls. Oh, and you also have to watch the friendly fire. Yeah, because that can be an issue, especially if you get a bunch of them in a mine lemon train. But as you can see, you can turn. Just try to keep in your sweet spot. That's most people think boom and zoom means just go straight up and straight down. No, that's not how you do it. Ooh, watch the friendly fire again. Yep, excuse you. But you'll notice when I flip up, the second I start getting close to that 300, I'm using the rudder, not the elevator. I don't want to get too slow. And, ooh, there we go. Oh. Watch it, excuse me, coming through, low bridge. Yes, with booms and zooms and energy retention, it's all about knowing where that bird can go. Don't take head on, that's so stupid. Why you do that? I got nose mounted guns, yeah. There we go. Now see, look at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Go in, you go out, it's fine. It's not a problem. Now I'm just going to speed things up here a little bit because, yeah, it takes a couple minutes in a blind hunt before we finally con the last dude. But this will give me a chance to go on a bit of a rant. So, yeah, rant alert incoming. Every YouTuber I have seen calls this thing Nimrod levels of terrible. And every single time I watch their video to see why they think it's Nimrod levels of terrible, guess what they're doing? They're turn fighting with it. Does this look like a Spitfire to you? Oh God, the level of stupid. No, why? No, why would you think this is a turn fighter? I mean, Jesus Christ, look at this thing. It looks like a shortened XP50. I know that XP50 is okay, even somewhat decent at turns. It's still not a turn fighter. It's a boom and zoom, like a P38. Why? How do you get this as a turn fighter? Oh, That's why I thought this was just perfect for a boom and zoom tutorial, because then maybe people will realize, quit trying to turn with the damn thing. He's not a turn fighter. It's a boomy zoomy. That's what you do. That's what you do. All right, now we're down to the last guy, and unfortunately, he's close to the runway, so yeah. Notice how I keep messing with my throttles. I've got to keep this baby as close to its sweet spot as humanly possible, because if I get too slow, I'm going to get nuked by the AA. If I get too fast, I'm going to compress. Neither one of those would be a good thing. And as you can see, I'm nearly out of ammo. Oh, and the rockets, red glare, the bombs bursting in air. What a lovely fire. Yes, need to put a few rounds though just to make sure, because yeah, you know how people are in this game. They see a fire, it's mine, 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 mine. There we go. Ah. And you notice, never once did I get over 620. I kept it in my sweet spot the entire time, and see how agile and nimble it handled? It was perfect because it wasn't too fast and it wasn't too slow. That's a mistake people make a lot of times with boom and zoom. They lawn dart it, or they get way too slow and then it turns fat and sluggish. Yeah, no, that's a no. And look at that, 4 kills. Paid nicely, and it was a joy to fly just perfectly. So here's what you need to do, Jane, if you're having trouble with the energy retentions and the boom and zooms. This is going to matter the most. Take your bird out, take it into a test flight, find out what its sweet spot is. Every bird is different. Some birds have a really high sweet spot, some have a really low, some are in between like this one. Take it out, take it up to about 4K in the test flight, then put it into a hard dive. See where it compresses. See where the rudder gets fat. See where it locks up. Conversely, also take it into the test flight and take it as close to stall as possible. See where does it start getting sluggish. See where it starts getting bad to handle. You got to keep it in between those two positions. Find that sweet spot. I don't care if it's a Mustang or a 109 or any bird in the game, they all have a sweet spot. That is what you're going to need to know to do good booms and zooms and good energy retention, because you're going to have to keep it in that zone. If you get too fast, you're not going to be able to get your guns on target. If you get too slow, you're a target. So no, keep it in the sweet spot. And remember to keep your head on a swivel. When you're booming and zooming, that is super important. You can't get out of jail free with turn and burns like you can with something like a Zero or a Boomerang. With these freaking boom and zoom fighters, you've got to keep it straight. You got to keep it on target. And you got to make sure that when you're doing the zoom part, that you're not going to get caught slow and unaware. So keep that head on a swivel. Well, I hope this little tutorial helped you, Jane. If anybody else is having problems with things, just let me know in the comments. And I hope to see you up there in the clouds. Have a good one, y'all.